Hi again, it's Radio Jonesy, and we're talking avoiding people in the holiday season and why. It sounds pretty harsh, but the reality is the people that you try to avoid are the people that you probably don't need to have around you at this stage of your life. And, what's this guy doing in the middle of the road? Don't know. Some strange people. Yeah, and if you put good people around you and you surround yourself with good people, well, life is good. That is a golden rule that I learned a long time ago from a business management course I did way back in the 80s. And it's common sense, obviously, to put good people around you for good things to happen. But common sense isn't that common. It is a world full of people who are out to get something from you for them. So I learned that as well with the business that I ran. But that's in life in general, like in sporting teams I've been involved with, in music I've been involved with. There's always someone's got an angle, and the angle is for them, is what they can get out of their situation hanging out with you. So it is, surf's up a bit, some waves crashing over here. Yeah, but yes, if you can put good people around you, life is good. My late father used to say similar things. He was a member of a golf club, and he would go out and play a round of golf with his good friends, and then he'd go back to the club. And I still remember as a young fellow, I had to drive in there at a certain time of the evening and pick him up when he was fully well pickled and needed to get home safely. But smoking and drinking, I learnt that a long time ago, to not be involved in too much of that, and just to look after yourself. It's what I'm doing. Let's just have a look at this as I'm driving. Yeah, I'm coming. This looks pretty cool in here. As I'm coming home from where I've been today, it's what you do. Like, you just got to. It's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking after myself. I'm enjoying the drive home, and yeah, it is. It is them sort of narcissistic personality people that there's a whole bunch of them that can get involved in your life for one reason or another. You know, the person I'm talking about is like, you might lend some people that you associate with, you might lend them the money for a packet of cigarettes or for a carton of beer, or for whatever. You're lending some money out, and they'll pay you back as soon as they've got the money. And 90% of the time you do get that money back, but you're the first person they come to when they're in that same situation again, and you get stuck into that cycle. But yeah, I snapped all that out of my life. It's all that negativity, the people who always think the glass is half empty. Like, if you think the glass is half full, it is a great feeling, you know. Like, honestly, it's here we are, all these cyclists having a good time, doing their thing. Yeah, once you get those people out of your life and you start realizing the personality disorders people have, like people that talk it up, as they talk everything up. It's up, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, it's great, and they do nothing. They hold you back. If you sort of associate with them, like if you're in a group of friends who say, or you associate with one person and they say, we're going to start exercising this Saturday, yada yada yada, come down with me and we'll go for a walk and we'll do this and we'll do that. And then the Friday comes around and the phone rings and it says, I can't make it tomorrow, my mum's sick, my do things. So that's a life lesson that you learn, is that you do things for yourself. You look after number one, and number one is you. So once you look after number one, everything else seems to fall into place. Yeah, you put the money in the bank for you. You save for you. You exercise for you. You go to the doctor for you, not for anyone else. You go to look after your health. And once you get into that mindset of looking after yourself, that avoiding people scenario just falls into place. You only associate with the people you really want to associate, and you go to the shops like right now. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon. It's a lovely warm day on the island of Tasmania. The sun is shining. The tide is full, so there's some good waves around. But if I was going to go to the beach, I say this all the time, I go later in the night, around 7, less people, and more enjoyable. When I'm sort of hanging out with either some person, a family member, or a pet, you're just hanging out with yourself mainly, you know. You're getting your exercise in, your mental health, you're clearing your mind. It's a good mindset, a good strategy to be in. But yeah, it's why you avoid people. I think the people who avoid people really are the people who don't want to be taken advantage of. We are the people who really look after number one, are happy with what we have, like we utilize what we've got, and we enjoy our life, whether it be a nice quiet afternoon, you're sitting out in your yard, out in the countryside, wherever you reside, and you've just got either some music, some reading, some YouTube videos, or whatever you do. And that is another thing too, to relax outside, or to relax by yourself. You can be surrounded by so-called friends, or followers, or contacts via YouTube. So you can have this safety and the safety net of being by yourself, but on the same token, you could be chatting on a live, you could be answering comments, you could be writing comments in other people's videos, and you have that human connection, you know, in the serenity and the safety of your own residence. So that is the positive side of YouTube. If you want to be alone and on YouTube, it is fabulous for that. Here I am in my car, driving from point A to point B, and yeah, I just thought I'll just share my thoughts about being alone. It's only going to be a quick one. There is other people that tell me the people and how you grade the people you try to avoid. Is it masses? Is it groups? Is it just have you had partners or friends that have come and gone for certain reasons? But I'm sure they go out of your life when you connect up here, that this partnership, relationship, companionship isn't working the way I wanted it to. So when all that sort of computes, the universe seems to work in a wonderful way. Yeah, and us loners, if you're watching the video here and the title is Alone, you must have an interest in that. So I like to say hi, good on you. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you want contacts, if you want to reach out, you just reach out. It's all in your own hands. But hey, this is just a quick one to say, you know, like at Christmas, in the festive season and you're alone, you're not really alone. You can have the safety of being alone or being surrounded by the handful of friends and family that you have. And if you want to avoid the crowds, you go ahead and do it. And if you want to find somebody to chat to and don't go out into the crowds, you've got the social media world where with a flick of a screen or a type on the keyboard, you can be as friendly, as tough, as hard. You can be a keyboard warrior. There's plenty of them in the world. You can just be you and enjoy the freedom of what you have in your own wonderful space, which you have decided to put yourself in. Like, let me say, I've put myself in on an island. So it's a big island, but it's an island. So if I've got contacts and friends and family who want to visit, it's a big effort to get here. So I've put myself, it's subconsciously, did I do that to avoid people? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I didn't plan it that way. But I'll tell you what, it stops couch surfers just turning up and saying, hey, I'm here, let's go down the beach, because they have to jump on a plane or get on a ship to get here, or a ferry. But anyway, tell me what you think in the chat, in the comments. This is Radio Jonesy. Until we meet again, hey, ciao. Tell me what you think about the drive around chats. Till we meet again.